Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the first half of January. This is your love reading for the first half of January. Thank you for joining me. Also, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So all you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you can catch me live. But let's see what we have going on for you for love. Sorry about the noise. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's like a WWE wrestling match going on upstairs or something. I have no clue what they're doing up there, but it is very loud. So hopefully that's not too distracting for you, but let's see what we have going on for you, Virgo, for the month of January. All right. Okay. You start off with the Six of Diamonds and the Four of Clubs. Your thoughts in line with the truth. So I feel like some of you are thinking about the future in a lot of ways with the Four of Clubs. It's like your brain is trying to pull you towards something. This could be in love, could be in other areas of your life as well. You could be thinking about different, you could be thinking about different things. You end with the Fool as well. In love, we could look at the Fool as saying you're stepping off on a new path in love. You're taking a leap of faith. Maybe you're taking a leap of faith on somebody. It's like you're, allowing them to date you, or you are just going for it and dating a certain person, and you're just going to kind of see where it goes. But we could also look at that as travel. We could also look at that as some other type of life change, which I know has come up for you in readings before, where it's like you could be moving, Four Clubs, or you could be traveling or something like that. And, again, that could be where love comes in as well. Six of Diamonds says something needs to be worked on here as far as love is concerned. And, again, so that there can be growth in a relationship. I would say if you're in a relationship, you probably know what needs to be fixed, but you just have to put the work in to make that happen with that Six of Diamonds. Very lucky card as well, but this can also be a card of needing to open up, being too shy, not opening up emotionally. So a lot of you, maybe you need to open up emotionally to somebody, or maybe you just need to show your emotions, or again, it could be the other way around as well. Somebody needs to do that for you, or they're just not, it could just be holding these things back. But in a lot of ways, I feel like you need to clear something up. I would say, especially for those of you that are in a relationship, if you're not in a relationship, love this. It's a very lucky card, like I said, but it says you need to get out there and meet new people. This is a card of like dating, putting the work in to find people. Next, you have the Five of Clubs and the Eight of Spades, so needing to put the work in, plain and simple. Five of Clubs, card of socializing. I would say if you're single, socializing is probably going to be your best bet. I would say it's like a 50-50 year as far as I'm concerned with the astrology. I feel like 50% of people will probably be best, kind of going out with friends, meeting somebody who is a friend, or meeting somebody among friends, and I feel like the other 50% could probably do just fine with like online dating or something like that. But it's really like back and forth to me this year as far as like where you're actually going to meet somebody. But I would say friends for you. Socializing, this is the card of socializing, so that's probably going to give you the best bet as well. You also have the Eight of Spades here, work or taking a break. Some of you could have taken a break from somebody, and again, you could be getting back together here. You don't really have any ex cards here, I would say. I'm not a big fan of doing like the whole like, is your ex coming back thing in the first place. It's like just move on, and in a lot of ways. But I would say that if you are feeling attracted to somebody still or something, I do feel like the work could be put in here to make it work if you want to have somebody come back also. But this could also just represent work, putting work in to socialize, putting work in to go out there and meet somebody new. Next, you do have the Nine of Hearts and the Five of Hearts. I feel like you could be meeting somebody who's very open and very, I feel like they're very talkative, very open, and I feel like they share a lot as well, is a word that's popping into my head. So I do feel like that could be who you're meeting. This could be a wish as well. So Nine of Hearts is a card of wishes, getting something you wish for, getting something you want. Another card of travel. Nine of Hearts just represents distance. So you could be attracted to somebody at a distance. You could be meeting somebody from a distance. You could be traveling at a distance, and that's where you could find somebody as well. I like the Nine of Hearts because like if we had a Six of Hearts here, if we had a Six of Hearts, I would not be very positive. I would not feel very positive about a long distance situation, because Six of Hearts represents two people who want to be together but can't, and so it could represent a blockage there. But with the Nine of Hearts, again, it could say that you could be moving to be with somebody could be moving towards you. So keep those options open. Five of Hearts just simply represents a brand new relationship being born into your life, so it does represent work. This can also represent jealousy. You could be dealing with some jealous people in your life who are just like jealous of your situation. They could be jealous of the love that you have with somebody, or again, you could be getting jealousy because you're with somebody that everybody else wants. So that's what I would say there. And it's positive jealousy. Five of Hearts to me is positive jealousy. It's just jealousy to be ignored. So I wouldn't even put any energy into that at all. Next, you have the Two of Hearts. This is coming up in your challenge position. Eight of Clubs, not really sure why this is coming up for you. It's coming up in your challenge position. So the challenge for you is you could love somebody, and there could be confusion around it. Eight of Clubs can represent a lack of detail. So it's like you could be interested in somebody, but you're not sure if they like you. You could be interested in somebody you left. Like I said, that kind of came up here in your reading. Although for the most part, I would say not. But, again, maybe some of you. And you could still be interested in somebody that left you or you left them, but there's some sort of something that needs to go on here. There's some sort of communication to a Clubs that needs to happen here for you to, bring it back together. Maybe there's a lot of love there, but there's also a lot of confusion. For others of you, again, maybe getting out is just the challenge. Eight of Clubs is a card of the jungle. Dating is like the jungle, right? Getting out there, meeting people, going to the bar, going to wherever you go to meet people, doesn't matter. It is kind of like a crazy journey. It is a crazy thing to do in a lot of ways. So again, maybe just beating your way through the jungle is the challenge here as well. Some of you could also be trying to choose between two people, I would say, with this Two of Hearts, or again, maybe you're just not sure like which person to pick here, and I would say pick the new person with the Two of Hearts. Next you have the Two of Clubs, so this is what will help you in the Three of Spades. So yeah, some of you could be leaving a situation and going towards a new one, I would say here. This is a card of a breakup, and you could be breaking up with somebody and just picking somebody new, or you could be picking something else new as well. You could be like maybe you're moving or something like that. So you're just deciding to pick a new path altogether. Some of you, again, this could represent healing. So maybe you were in a negative relationship where there were a lot of challenges. So you might be just taking the time for yourself this month to get yourself ready in the future for new love. I feel like that would be a really good thing for you to do, Virgo, especially after 2018 for you. So, again, I feel like it would be a good time to take some time for yourself just to heal. Also, communication, of course, would probably help any challenges that you are experiencing in relationships, or needing to open up to somebody could help you in some way as well. And finally, we have the Joker, or the Fool, and the Ace of Clubs. So that looks really good to me. I feel like you could be stepping off on a new path completely. Ace of Clubs, card of marriage. It's a card called the Ring. So you could be meeting somebody that you will marry, or you could have this person in your mind, but maybe it's going to require some sort of adventure with this Fool card to get to this person. Maybe it's going to require travel, or again, maybe it's just going to require a leap of faith to be with this person as well. I do see a thing, like I feel like you're trying to weigh something out in your mind as well for a lot of you. It's like you're trying to weigh out, like maybe you have somebody that you do love for some of you, but maybe there's also something else you want to do in your life, and it's like you're like what do I what do I pick here? What's the best path? So I feel like a lot of you could just be weighing things out at this time, or trying to make a choice, just trying to make a choice here on what's best for you. And so again, some of you might choose to get married, some of you might choose to take a completely different path in a lot of ways. I feel like this is you really thinking about things. This card represents your brain, so it just represents you kind of like processing a lot of information, trying to figure things out. But I do see a new path for a lot of you, Virgo people, to find new love. Like I said, if you're already in a relationship, things look really good here as well. I have no concerns for any of you who are already in a relationship. There's nothing really that bad showing up here at all, really, except for that Three of Spades, which could represent a breakup. I would say if you are going to go through a breakup, you are probably the one that's going to be doing it. You are the one that is probably thinking about it in the first place. So it's like, wouldn't really be a surprise, is what I would say there. But other than that, it looks really good. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your month.